Well, I've really been stalling on getting to this fiberglass, and maybe you'd like to come help me, Muriel, do some fiberglass work. What do you think?
I know why you've been stalling. It's not fun, and it's not my skill set either.
I really knew this was not going to be fun, but sometimes starting is the hardest part, so let's get started. You. I was happy to be underway here, and things were going quickly until the yard guys came over and said, hey, this boat right next to you that we just detailed is covered in dust now, so you can't do this. And so after I hosed off the boat and went to the hardware store to get a drop cloth, I put that up and tented myself in and carried on. All right, I'm really ready now. Except I wasn't. Now the marina owner came over and said, no, you're still doing it wrong. You have to get a vacuum cleaner, a shop vac, and hold it next to the grinder and do it that way. So home I went, got the vac, got set up again. So my job was getting less fun by the minute, but when the grinding was finally done, I rewarded myself with a few fun little tasks like reconnecting the anchor in the chain and putting up the sail. These are jobs you can appreciate.
Yeah, that's right.
Love these jobs. Knowing the whole season is just right ahead. Don't not put this little wire in here. Lost an anchor that way. So what you don't want to do is trust that these pins stay where you put them. Even if you put a vice grip on there and make it really tight, you don't want to trust that it just stays there. So you want to take a piece of stainless steel seizing wire pass it around the shackle and through this hole, which is what it's there for. Once, several times, that's up to you, but make sure you've got something through that hole and positively wrapped, and then so you don't stab yourself, turn this here back on itself. So back to the gouged hull, at least the grinding was done. And now I was looking at laying up some glass. And you can use epoxy resin on a hull made of polyester as long as you sand it really well and give it a good bath of acetone. You want to wet out the fiberglass and the area that you're going to put the glass on. All right, let the epoxy work begin. I chose to fill in some of the smaller deep spots with small discs of mat instead of grinding a lot of a hull away just to get a shallower dish that sheets of cloth would lay into. Right there. I've got another low spot there and then another low spot down here.
see how we did. Oh yeah. Needs another layer, but that's awesome. Okay. Don't tell Mother. I really like the slow cure. Hardens up just as well as the other, but there's no panic about when it's going to go off. Oh, this is such good fun. I hardly miss sailing. This is just so charming. I'm going to do a little chore for the guys here because every year they've got to take this off to put the travel lift around the boat, and when they go in to get this all taken apart, the tolerances are so tight. So, there you go. I'm going to chisel that out for them a little bit. Simpler things like making sure the engine starts. Let's have a go with that. Oh, yeah. And I have the first of our instruments that's going to be donated this summer. By the time we leave, the forepeak should be stuffed with ukuleles and guitars. So you're going to be Johnny Ukulele Seed this trip. Well, Muriel, I'm stalling here again because it's time to get back to the grinding now of the cured fiberglass rough spots.
Back to the old grind.
Okay, so take down the edges of the fiberglass, fill those edges, take down that, make it fair, and they paint, and we go in. All right, home stretch.
Skim coat of filler here to fair it all up. That is no fun. The payoff is good.
Doing a hell of a job.
Oh, and now the reward for all that hard work, Muriel, she's going in the water. It's splash day.
Splash day.
That's what you call it, splash day.
Yes.
You're gonna splash the boat.
Okay. Now I see the boat's going in the water, not me going in the water. I see.
That's a different day.
How's it going, Rob? All right, happy day for me. Well, they've just picked it up off the trailer in the travel lift now. I don't know if you can see it, but all the damage really was here at the corner. The bottom is almost untouched. So this is the speedo. As the water goes by, it turns and it gives us our speed through the water. Here is the depth sounder transducer. Don't want bottom paint on that. And on this side, this is the raw water strainer. So the cooling water comes in here, and I've got to dive under the boat every now and again during the season to make sure this isn't plugged up. So I'm trying an experiment here. This is diaper rash cream. I'm going to put it on the prop and see if the rumors are true that this diaper rash cream has anti-fouling properties. Okay, if that spot remains clear, we know. I like it.
Man, this never gets old. Seeing the boat go in the water, hit the whole season is ahead of you. It's very exciting. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Come on, baby. You can't get me that little bit wet and stop. Come on now.
I don't know what's going on with this, Michael.
Well, to take the edge off of that travel lift just not working at the end, we're going to take you to a Monday Live with Daniel Ho, just a really fun person to hang with and great ukulele player.
I'm playing my ukulele, my air ukulele.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad it's just an air ukulele when he's playing it. Yeah.
They should be glad too.
We haven't seen you often enough. You've just been great friends, people we want to hang out with more. Would you kindly play a tune for me while I get tuned up?
This song is the first slack key song I ever wrote in my life.
Yes, everyone can play. Take out your guitars.
Yeah, everyone, take out your ukulele or
ukuleles.
guitar.
Yes.
There's only 3 chords, G, C, and D. And that's kind of the whole song. So it's easy to just follow along if you play any notes in the G scale. So here is Allure of the Islands.
Well, thank you all for letting Daniel and I play together. You know, we don't know how it sounds to you, but we are having a lot of fun. Oh, so much fun to have you, Daniel, and you always bring a smile to my face.
Well, thank you for inviting me. This has got me out of my house without getting me out of my house.
Right.